Jesus Christ for grace. Grace that loves us when we don't deserve it, but offers it as a free gift of salvation and redemption and restoration in the person and the power of Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Lord, expand our depth of grace so that we can love people who we might, without you, just judge and hold a performance grid for restoration. Give us more grace. We also need the truth, and we need to be a friend of the truth. You are the source and sustainer of the truth, so help us to be friends of the truth and to come alongside and speak the truth in love. And then in community, Lord, may anyone who is isolated by addiction know that they are loved by us and that we want to include them in our lives rather than exclude them. And Jesus, would you win the day on this topic through us? We thank you for the opportunity to be available to you. And now that we have been in church, may we be the church outside this place. It's in Christ's name I pray. Amen. Amen. God bless you, church.
Hello, Fellowship family, and welcome back to the Church Bulletin for the month of July. I am Ben, of course, joined by my co-host, Emma Whitmer.
And guys, we have 3 guests in Church Bulletin.
That's right.
This is Church Bulletin history.
Yeah.
And so we have our family ministry interns. Guys, would you like to introduce yourselves to the listeners?
I'm Colin Graham.
I'm Grace Sullivan.
And I'm Katie Hines.
Nice. Okay, great.
Love it.
Yeah, we have, 5 people, 4 microphones. So this is going to be a little interesting, especially if you're watching here, which most people do. Yeah. So we're going to have fun, though. You guys are rolling with it.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, when in doubt, you can just have the other person speak for you, right? So, okay, so we like to kick things off on this podcast with a would you rather question. And we thought we could kind of do one that maybe since you guys are in family ministry and that upper elementary, middle school, high school age, you guys might have opinions on this. And it might hit, maybe it'll strike a chord with you.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, is where we're at now, but would you rather go all summer without deodorant, like you can't apply deodorant, or, and this is for Topeka, Kansas here, or would you rather go all winter not being able to wear a jacket at all? So that's the question.
Okay, I think I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm going to have to go with no jacket. Because if you would ask anybody that knows me, I don't usually wear a jacket. Just because.
Okay. I think you say you don't usually wear deodorant.
I try to do that almost every day. I just like convenience. Like I try to wear a jacket whenever it's really cold, but a lot of times I just don't want to carry it around.
The style and the hassle.
Yeah, sometimes it messes up my outfit. I just run to the place I'm getting to.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Wow.
So that's my easy answer.
Well, that was easy then. Okay.
Yeah, not an explanation I was expecting.
No. Any other quick thoughts, you guys?
I'd probably say I'd go without a jacket also.
Really? Okay.
I feel like I could make do without it. And I don't know. I love wearing a jacket, but I've got to wear deodorant, especially for the summer.
For real, yeah.
One's painful, one's like embarrassing, right?
And bad for everyone around you.
Well, Colin, are you going to confirm with that?
I think I'm going to be on team no jacket as well.
Wow. Okay, so not a split.
Mostly just for the sake of others.
That's true.
Like you'd be okay with it personally.
Yeah,
but,
if I was the only one in Topeka, then we could do it. But there is other people in Topeka. So I have coworkers and people who live in the same house as me. So for their sake, I think it's better if I pick
no
jacket.
How selfless of you.
Man.
I don't like the smell of it.
Well, I'll have to say my first experience being in like Topeka, Kansas area, I visited my friend in college and he lived here. And he took us to Mass Street in Lawrence, and we walked down. It was winter break, like December, and I forgot to bring a jacket. And it was like the cold was ripping into my shirt and the wind. And I thought, nothing could be worse than this. But even still with that, I will not give up deodorant, and I would take that again and again. I agree with you guys. So
yeah, I'm also going to have to go. Like, I'll say goodbye to the jacket for the winter. I love sweaters anyway, so I'll just make sure I'm not spending a ton of time outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Okay, well, maybe that wasn't a great would you rather question. It was basically a, man, be grateful that you get to do both, right? So,
All right.
Well, thank you guys for playing. And now we are going into a segment, Emma, that we call Roll Call.
Yeah, we call Roll Call. So this is for the month of July. So all the things we have coming up in July. Ben, what do we have in discipleship?
Yeah. Well, for our men's ministry, we have mentioned it, was it the last 2 episodes in June? Okay, so we have a men's Royals night coming up on 7/11. Not a sponsor, but on July 11th, the Men's Royal Night is now actually a family event. So the feedback we got, Liam was telling me that basically a lot of the guys are signing up. We're like, hey, it'd be awesome if I could bring my family. So we're like, okay, let's make it a family event. So you can go onto our events page. Now, this podcast is going for the month of July. This is not going to be applicable except for the first week. But when you're hearing this, and you want to go, check it out. Pricing's all there. And the pricing does include a chartered bus to get to the game and back. So you don't have to worry about the traffic or anything like that, which is probably worth some money on its own right there. So, check it out. It's on our events page. And act fast if you're interested in hearing this at the beginning of July.
Yeah.
So what else do we have, Emma?
He just talked about men's ministry. We have a women's ministry cross-connected event that I believe we talked about as well. But it will just be a night of worship and stories of God's faithfulness. That will be on July 17th. And that also segues us into something for outreach, because at this cross-connected event, our women's ministry, it will be collecting donations of supplies for United for a Successful School Year. I had to make sure that doesn't tongue-tie me, which is a multi-church partnership that sets students in need with a successful start to their year with school supplies. So you can go and look at that more on our events page under the Women's Cross-Connected event for Once Upon a Time is what they're calling it. And you can find more information and be on the lookout for like specific lists or monetary donations are also available for that. But that also is part of our Love Topeka for outreach. So
boom,
Love Topeka for July. Man, there are so many serving opportunities throughout the month of July.
Right. And Love Topeka, that's something that we've gone to get some coverage of before, right? So, and hopefully in post you can see some of this footage from before. But tell us about like what that entails for some of the things. Yeah.
I mean, Love Topeka, there's a variety of serving opportunities throughout the month. And so for July, they've got things at Topeka Rescue Mission, Bridge of Topeka, Habitat for Humanity, Foster Village, Breadbasket Food Pantry, and like I said earlier, the United for a Successful School Year.
Yeah. Wow. So props to you. Mouthful of serving opportunities. That's what a great problem to have. So many opportunities.
But yeah, you can go find Love Topeka on our events page, and you can look at all of these with more info. And when you click in to register, it should have dates for you that you can look at as well.
Sweet. Okay. Well, that's kind of some of the other departments here at church where we've got stuff going on. Now, let's hear from you guys, the interns. We're going through a lot in family ministry all across the board. We've got Summer Surge, we've got the mountain trip, all these things. Tell us a little bit about like what you guys have been experiencing so far, highlights, anything like that. Just open mic, whatever you think.
Yeah, go for it.
I think so far my favorite part has been the summer surges. We kind of talked about them. We've had water night, dodgeball night, and then party and painting, which was mini golf, and then some Bob Ross painting. So that's been my favorite part so far.
And the mini golf wasn't just like going to play at Sports Zone. It was like here at church.
Yeah, campus golf.
We made a course all around the church, made a loop around it. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of going off of that, it's also been my favorite part, just being able to do Summer Surge. But something that's made it a little bit more fun for me is that I got to experience Surge throughout all of the years. And so now being on the other side of it is really cool and exciting to see all of the pieces that play together in that.
Sure.
And all the planning behind it. So it's been a lot of fun.
And now you have a lot more sympathy for the people trying to run a game,
so much, yes.
So true.
Because the student's like, oh, I'm tired. I don't really care. But
Man.
Awesome. Katie, what do you think?
I've been doing a lot of the children's ministry, and there's just so many aspects to children's ministry. There's the elementary, there's preschool, and there's nursery. And so I've got to like see how those like work together, but also work like individually also.
Sure.
So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, so what does like on a normal weekend over the summer, are you kind of just bouncing around each weekend between like those areas?
It's been a lot of bouncing back and forth. It's been a lot of the nursery, just because we have Elise out right now.
Oh, that's right.
On maternity leave. And so it's been a lot of nursery, but it's been bouncing around between most of them.
Sweet.
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
What did, at the time we were recording, what did last weekend look like for you as a ton of your team was gone for the mountain trip?
Yeah.
It was more bouncing around than normal.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just making sure that leaders were where they're supposed to be and making sure everything was running smoothly was more on like my shoulders than like, oh, I'm assisting with it.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, well, great job. I haven't heard a single complaint from the last
The
weekend.
building did not burn down.
It did not. We were
because we
intact.
have, for the mountain trip, and it just so happens that a lot of staff had kids going on the trip.
True.
I think we had like 7, 8 staff members there, probably 10, over 10 at some points. But
Yeah.
So,
Crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. But awesome time though. So, and way to keep things glued together.
Thank you. Thank you.
True. Are you like relieved that weekend is over? Or did it make you feel like, man, I could do so much more in weekends to come?
Yes, I feel like it was a good challenge, but I could definitely like do it again. It was a lot of fun.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
So another thing we have kind of coming up, are either of you guys, I forgot to check before recording, so live answer here, are either of you guys going to Belize? You guys helping with students?
I am going to
Grace,
Belize.
you are? Okay, awesome. Okay, so tell us a little about, you haven't gone before, right?
No, I haven't.
So what, the Belize mission trip, just to fill everyone in, I mean, you want to fill people in on what it is?
I mean, yeah, I can give my best.
Go for it. Yeah.
So we'll be going to Belize for a week here in kind of the middle of July.
Yep.
And I know one of the big parts of what we're going to be doing is running a VBS for the kids there. So we'll be doing that kind of with half our day. And then the other half, I think we're doing some service projects. And then I think we'll also just kind of be advertising for the VBS, trying to get more kids to come to it.
Yeah.
I haven't been before, so I'm not 100% sure, but I know we do a lot of different.
That sounded perfect.
Cool.
As someone who went last year, I won't be going this
forgot
year,
about that.
but yeah, we'll hopefully have some, again, media plug. We'll have, hopefully I can put some pictures in for that, but
Yeah, because you took so many.
yeah,
That's so good.
I was there. I was doing your job and my job of photo and video. But yeah, that's awesome. So that starts July 5th is when you guys are leaving, right? So that's like this,
Yeah, I think so.
the first full weekend of July.
Yeah.
So obviously that's probably, if you're catching this during that, be in prayer for our team for safe travels. And then you guys will get back the following week. So, and then Colin, I guess you want to tell us a little bit about, there's a middle school hangout happening.
Yes. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's on the 18th, correct?
It
It
is.
is.
Yes.
Yeah.
July 18th.
So we have our middle school coming up. It's going to be for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We just promoted 6th grade
Yeah.
into the youth group. So we've got that coming up. And our theme for it is going to be Survivor. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show Survivor.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to have different...
Sorry. Sorry.
We're gonna have different teams, and we're gonna divide them up by grade, and then give them a color.
Dude,
so
that's sick.
Wow.
And they're gonna get like alliances, and they're
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh my gosh, Ben is
each
loving
team
this.
actually needs like a team leader. So I was gonna lead one of the grades.
Okay.
Grace is gonna lead one of the grades, and we haven't told Katie this, but we're gonna ask her to lead a grade as well. So
Oh, come on.
That's-
yeah.
that's on the
I'm
table.
feeling
Do you
like
accept?
Ben wants to lead one.
Yeah. Oh,
Ben
yeah,
wants to
come
go
on.
check this
Ben, we
out.
might actually need a host.
Dude, I literally have a buff at home right now, so I can. Well, I guess he doesn't. Jeff doesn't wear a buff. Okay, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk.
You got to go by the name Brother Nature though. if
Brother's
you're-
Nature. That's so
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
That's the one requirement.
Oh, I love that. Yo, Brother Nature. Okay, I'll have to put a lot of gel in my hair to be like Jeff. Probst.
Just another character for you.
I know,
Right?
just the reality TV show host.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So
That's gonna be a
cool.
lot of fun.
That's a great idea.
I love that we're going all in on a theme like
Yeah.
that.
What prompted like this want for a middle school hangout?
Well, Tim put it on the calendar. And
The boss man said.
got it.
And then we showed up for the first day and we saw it on the calendar and we're like, that sounds cool. So we're gonna
Okay,
do it.
cool.
Truly,
Nice.
we love the middle schoolers, and I feel like I feel like sometimes we look over them and we're so focused on high school.
Yeah.
But we want to be able to have like a separate night for them
Sure.
Yeah.
to be able to lead on their team
Right.
Right.
and have fun with just the middle school.
And having 6th, 7th, and 8th going into this year too.
unify
Yeah.
those grades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have a little something
Good
that you
idea.
don't, enjoy for yourself. Well, cool, guys. Yeah, awesome. Sounds like we still have a lot of fun stuff to look forward
Oh,
to
absolutely.
for the summer. And it feels like we've done so much already, but with family ministry. But
Yeah, it really does.
And yeah, we haven't even touched on summer camp, which we will probably next. We'll talk about that later. But for now, let's move over to what we have going on for our arts department.
Yeah.
Something we've been working on.
We've been hard at work on something that will be opening the last weekend of July, the 26th, 27th, I believe are the dates. And it's called The Word Uncovered, Biblical Discoveries in Archaeology. And so we're going to have taking up most of our atrium,
Yep.
an exhibit on some of the biggest archaeological discoveries that align with and help to prove the accuracy of the Bible and its historical record. So we'll have displays featuring replicas of prominent artifacts. Ben has been great at trying to gather those.
Yeah, online shopping for artifact replicas. Didn't know.
So good.
Didn't know
So
I'd be
funny.
doing that.
Yeah. That's your other tasks as assigned.
Yeah, other duties.
And then we'll have high quality photos of original documents and inscriptions, and we'll have so much more. And so I'm excited to just continue to watch it all play out, be built,
Oh, yeah.
And to have our fellowship family and anyone else that want to go through it, go through
Absolutely.
it. So be on the
Absolutely.
lookout for more details about that for sure, because that was just a very, very quick little
Oh yeah, and
intro.
we'll be doing it for a couple weeks as well. So like what, 6 weeks, right? So
I think so. Yeah, most of August. Yeah.
So there'll be plenty of time, even if you're out for like a weekend or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
There'll be plenty of opportunity.
Plenty of opportunity. But one of the things that is going to be more of a limited scope is going to be towards the end of this in August, where it'll preview for August. I guess this kind of moves us into things
Last
that
call.
are last call, things coming up in August. Dr. Dan Wallace from Dallas Theological Seminary, he's going to be coming in and leading a couple like deeper experiences on like kind of Can I Trust the Bible? Like that's the series we'll be doing. He is a prominent like researcher, but professor and teacher of New Testament manuscripts,
Yeah.
like all these biblical proofs and like an editor for some of the versions of the Bible that we use here. So the guy knows his stuff, and it's an awesome time to be able to have him as a guest and speak at this time, like having him talk about literally what we're preaching on. So that'll be the beginning of August, but giving you a heads up now, like
Look forward to that.
look
for
forward
sure.
to it. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Also, the beginning of August, we have our student summer camp.
That's right.
Katie, will you be going to that as well?
I won't.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Comment on that.
I won't be going.
I won't. Well, for those of you guys who will, it's going to be. I think that's great. So you've been as a student, but also
Every year that they've done it. I've
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Well, and then you were a children's intern last year, and you
So
guys
I
were
got
there.
to go hang
Right.
out for a little bit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's going to be an exhausting week, but absolutely no, it's going to be fruitful. So
Yeah,
look
for
forward to
sure.
that. We'll give you pictures and videos after for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are finished up, but a little bit of news. Gave these guys a heads up. So I will no longer be here with you, Emma, on the deeper. Or not deeper.
Not deeper.
On the, thinking deeper experience, on the Church Bulletin podcast.
And I wish I had like a soundboard that I could go womp womp
Womp
womp.
womp. Yeah, I know. But I know that you will be able to host it very well. like you always do. So, just don't be surprised next week when you get an even better welcome from Emma.
Next month.
Sorry. Woo! I'm falling all over the place. But yeah, next month when you get greeted by Emma and you're like, wow, why couldn't Ben ever sound this good? So
no way.
You're gonna have to come up with your own tagline in the intro.
Know.
Hey,
fellowship family.
Yeah, you gotta add another adjective. Friendly fellowship family.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we'll see.
Focused fellowship family.
I'll just come up with a new one every month.
That's the answer. Well, anyway, thank you guys for joining us and being a part of our July Church Bulletin episode.
And make sure you say hi to our interns if you see them walking around on the weekends.
Yes, absolutely.
Or any other events.
Or anything else.
Anything, really.
Talk to them while you can, because they're going to go back to their own lives or school or wherever, right?
Yeah, so, before we know it.
Limited time only.
The summer's going fast.
Yes,
it really is.
It is. We're over halfway here. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Yeah. And Emma, we'll catch you next month.
Bye, guys.
Bye.